That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, what's up? My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Hopefully it's not that long. We can get back to the party and everything like that. I'm staying in the crib tonight. I do not step out on New Year's. That is a no-no for me. I'll be cooling. I'll be in the cut. I'll be chilling. Anyways, before we go any further, hold on. Let me pull this up. Give me a second here. Let me pull this up. Give me a second here. All right, where we at? I'm going to go right here. Okay, I'm scrolling down. Here we go. I'm going to share this for you all. Danny Carmo 9553 told me to put my mic up forever. So in honor of Danny asking for that, we can start the stream. All right, cool beans. So 2024, man, a lot of highs, some lows, some challenges and things of that sort. But all together, we made it to the end of the year. I'm so grateful. I have a lot to be thankful for this year with, like I said, like I think the coolest thing, I don't even know if I've said this, but it was like Issa Rae. I saw Issa Rae in Vegas one time. And I said, "Hey, Issa." And she looked at me and she said, "Hey." And Issa and Donald Glover are like two of my biggest inspirations, bro, when it comes to anything creativity. Like, because they did it from YouTube. Like, they did it from the internet, and they made a name of themselves from the internet and did it themselves. Like, they didn't wait for a deal from HBO, didn't wait for a deal from FX. Didn't wait for a job from NBC. Donald didn't even wait for Tina Fey to come up to him. He was already doing stuff with their comedy before Tina caught wind of him and then hired him, before he went to Community and everything like that. So I met Donald a long time ago. I met him in like 2016. I shook his hand. I was on the set of Atlanta and said, "Thank you for everything." But that was like the closest that I got to meeting Issa Rae. And it was just a powerful moment for me. Something small, something, she just said hey to me and kept walking. But for me, like it really meant a lot. Just for like my journey and stuff like that, and seeing how far I've come to even put myself in a position to be in the same vicinity, the same type of rooms as a Issa Rae, as a Ye, as a Jay-Z, as a, as a Beyonce, because of my career. And a Joe Biden, when he's sitting president, a Kamala Harris, all of these things is a blessing, bro. And I don't think about it all the time. Like, I think about some things sometimes, but like I was with my mentor. Like, this is just me venting, very, very personal stuff here. I don't really get this personal, but I was with my mentor earlier this week, and as we were leaving, he was asking me about, was I going to be doing Super Bowl? I said, yeah, week of coverage again. He said, that's like, what, your third time? I said, yeah. He said, you're starting to stack them up. I said, you know what? Yeah, you're all right. I guess I am starting to stack them up. It's my 10th year covering the NBA. It's like my third year covering NFL, like in person and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's crazy how far this stuff is going. But I still have so much more to do. So, that's definitely 2025. I want to say I'm proud of my friends for what they've accomplished in 2025. C. Alexandra dropping her EP. My boy CEO Tally dropping his new album. Just anybody who took a chance in 2024, excuse me. I'm proud of every single one of y'all that like had a dream and presented it to the world, because a lot of us have dreams and we'll talk to our friends about it, but we'll never put it out into the world because we're scared of how the world may perceive it, how they might receive it, what they might say. And, for all of y'all, all of my friends, all my creatives that put something into the world that they said they wanted to, I'm so proud of you guys. And congratulations in 2024. I want to thank in 2024 all the journalists that I looked up to, that I got to meet and gave me some game this year. Nadeska Alexis, thank you so much. Uh, Jinx, Brandon Jinx Jenkins, thank you so much. Speedy, it's always a pleasure seeing you around the way and things of that sort. And you went crazy this year, bro. Who else? With this year's stuff. Elliot showed love this year. Elliot Wilson. Stat Baby, as always, man. Salute to Stat Baby. Shout out to It Is What It Is. You know, Elliot was going off on It Is What It Is for existing and being a pop-in sports show and stuff like that, with those guys being rappers. And I get what he's saying. Like I made a video about it myself with C. Alexandra, ironically, earlier this year. It was probably like around the time of Halloween or whatever. And I invited Stat on the channel to talk about it. And Stat, you know, I don't think she wanted to talk about that kind of topic. But I'll say this, like, because with that being said, like, I like It Is What It Is. It's a good show, and I appreciate It Is What It Is for giving a traditional journalist who went to school and took the traditional routes of internships and working hard and learning about, you know, objectiveness and everything like that, of the integrity of journalism, like Treasure Wilson, like hiring Treasure and making her the star and developing her and staying patient with her as she goes through the ropes, because she started the show when she was still in school. So I definitely have to give Cam and Mace that those props, because they're doing more for traditional journalists than anybody else is. And then also, with that being said, it's like that was pretty much it. They're doing more for traditional journalists, and I like the show. So yeah, I want to say that. Who else do I want to shout out? Who else do I want to shout out before? Oh, thank you, Angel Reese, thank you, Caitlin Clark, bro. Like, both of y'all solid than a mug. Both of y'all real nice to meet both of y'all this year, to ask y'all questions this year, to interact with y'all and get real deal in life and real time coverage of you guys. It's been awesome. I think I did 2 games for both of y'all. And you know, Angel wasn't playing the second game in Atlanta that I covered, but Lotto and Mariah the scientists were there. So I got the Angel Reese experience. And yeah, man, I just appreciate y'all for what y'all done for the game of women's basketball, but also like welcome me in and stuff like that, and being cool when I met y'all, and being like, I don't know, like, just not, oh, you use us for clicks and they hate you, I'm gonna shut you out. Shout out to Paige Beckers, bro. Paige started all of this in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 20 Paige started all of this. So to meet her last year and to speak to her off camera, off the record and stuff like that, and just say thank you, that was cool. But to interview her and get it on wax, get it on video this year was super dope. You know, I'm in the South, so I don't really run into Paige. We don't cross paths that often. So yeah. So that was dope. Shout out to Overtime Elite. Thank you, Overtime Elite OTE, for all the opportunities. You see, I got the merch on right now. You know what I'm saying? But through Overtime Elite, I was able to do some of the dopest stuff that I did this year. Cover the Kai Cenat League. That was through just, you know, my coverage at OTE. All the high school prospects of Mackenzie Matherins and everything like that. All of that came through OTE. Kate Harpring's, all the Jersey Robinson, all of those interviews and all of that coverage came through because of OTE. So thank you, OTE, for all the stuff throughout the year, and you know, openness throughout the year. Who else? Thank you, Rolling Out, Munson Steve, for sure. Randy Fling, Melinda Johnson, Tigner, even though he's not there anymore. Monisha Brown, Daryl Maxey, my dogs, like I say, C. Alexandra, Malik Brown, my dogs for sure. Jada Rice for sure. Jada Ortiz, Jada in the Sky. Sky. Shout out to Sky. Shout out to everybody at Rolling Out, man. That's family. Appreciate the kind of, you know what I'm saying, the platform you help put me on and things of that sort, and help boost my career and everything like that. Give me the sauce a little bit and give me a lot of connections, because I talked to a lot of people in my 3 years at Rolling Out. Thank you to Toby, you know, for taking over things and holding it down. Smooth transition, things of that sort. Thank you to my new gig now. at the Times Picayune. Everybody out there in NOLA, 2025, we headed over there. Like literally first thing, second week of January, I'm out there, or really first full week of January, I'll be out there. So in a couple of days, I'll be out there. New beginnings, uh, new streaming backdrop. I'm just so grateful. Um, my homies, man, so many homies that I could thank and stuff like that on this camera, but I'll keep it private. I just want to say I'm grateful, and I just want to thank God as always. Thank you, Jesus. Um, Thank you to supporters, the community. The channel is kind of is getting back to where it used to be in 2021 in terms of, not in terms of just numbers and views and stuff like that, but community. I feel like I have a real sense of community in the comment section again. And it's really just I think of God's grace, God's sufficientness, excuse me. I butchered that word, but just God being God, bro, to be honest. And then to allow me to even buy this equipment and kind of upgrade the quality of the videos and stuff like that. I'm so grateful, bro. And I thank him. I really want to thank him publicly. What else? What else I want to thank? Who else I want to thank? That's pretty much it, man. Let's get into it with this left eye stuff. All right. So, left eye. What's his name? 24lefteye 5L. So I saw the joint with him yesterday, last night, and I wanted to wait till today to do it. So I woke up today with the intention to do it, but I had to watch like some YouTube videos of like the beef to get a background information, because I didn't know much about this. And this is for the people who don't want to go through like 2 hours of YouTube videos and doing the research and stuff like that to see what's going on. So here is a synopsis, bro. Pretty much 24lefteye 5L was a dude who was a part of 5L Henchman Front Street. That's like their gang or whatever in Atlanta, or the clique, whatever you want to say in Atlanta. And he was pretty much outed. He was outed yesterday through social media, and I think one of the people who like kind of put his stuff out was a Baby Drill. And so Baby Drill put his stuff out, and then I seen a thing, because it started going viral like everywhere, just like, oh, he did it, he was doing this, he was doing that. And then so I'm like, okay, all right, well, I hope he's good. What I'm saying? That was my first thought. I hope he's good, because there was obviously rumors with with Chauncey Glover about what happened with that situation. And I just made a video about that 2 days ago. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever happened, he got exposed. Whoop, whoop. I just hope the kid is good, right? I hope he's good and he doesn't, feel the need to, do something drastic because he was outed, right? So that happened, right? And then a few minutes later, I see a thing of him. They say he was on the bridge and the downtown Atlanta connector and stuff like that. And they had screenshots and stuff of Instagram story and a video. And I didn't believe it, because it's like, it's social media. Sometimes on social media, like, stuff is just fake. So I'm like, okay, I'm not buying it. It is what it is. And then I like just looked up Atlanta downtown connector. And WSB, Fox 5, like all the Atlanta outlets were legitimately reporting on this kid being out there. And I said, that's real. And then I seen another thing where it had someone showing it on Instagram Live, and 21 Savage commenting, oh, they should give bro a toy, one of those toys. And I was like, this is Photoshop, right? It's kind of crazy that like he like is commenting on this man's kind of business like this. So coming back with the conclusive evidence for those of you who don't want to go through 2 hours of YouTube videos for the background information on what's going on. This is what's going on. Like I said, 24lefteye 5L is a part of 5L Front Street Henchmen in Atlanta. That is kind of like a clique of different type of people, different folks, all in one collective in Atlanta, right? They have beef with 4L. 4L obviously is 21 Savage, Baby Drill, Young Nudie, all the people with PDE and stuff like that, right? So that is that. That's where PDE and all of them come in. Now, also, here's the other element of it. 5L, Frenchman, Front Street, or Henchmen, Front Street Henchmen, they're also considered the most hated kind of clique or group of people in Atlanta because they have beef with like everybody in Atlanta. Who else do they have beef with? Here we go. Homicide and Homicide Gang, and that is obviously the group and kind of everybody like that under the Opium label, which is of course Playboy Cardi. So that's Playboy Cardi is cool with those people on that side, Homicide Gang. So now, pretty much through this Homicide versus 5L thing, it's been like a war in Atlanta. As you guys can see, you can look at the YouTube videos, kind of documenting it all. Me personally, as a reporter, as a journalist, I'm not that type of journalist or street journalist or anything like that to be reporting on street beefs and everything like that. I'll talk about the music. I interview the artists. I keep it pretty green, pretty surface level, and keep it to the music for real, because that ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't trying to get caught up, tied in with any of that. But with that being said, like the YouTube videos say, it was pretty much just like Cardi's friend Sosa was, you know what I'm saying, his life ended in the summer of 2020, right? So that happened, and a lot of the 5L dudes was joking about it, right? A lot of the 5L dudes was joking about it. Oh, we smoking on social pack, this and that, all of that. Soon after, Ola Runt, kind of the most famous guy in 5L, he ends up going to prison. He goes to prison for 4 years. I don't know about some whole other stuff and stuff like that. So Ola Runt is going. Meanwhile, Left Eye and Benji Blue Bills, they still out, right? So they still dissing, you know what I'm saying, Homicide Gang, everything like that. Woo. So as they're still beefing, they're still dissing. Ola Runt's locked up. A dude from Homicide, his name R5, he ends up ending his own life reportedly, right? So now 5L, all those other dudes on this side, they start making fun of him. They say, oh, your buddy off himself, this and that. Long story short, there's been a lot of like just people who have not lived in this back and forth between 5L and Homicide Gang and things of that sort. And, you know, those were just two of the kind of the biggest things. And both of those losses, quote unquote losses, I guess, came on the side of Homicide, right? So now we got something happening on the 5L side where people on Homicide are like just going in on them, and they going crazy on bro and this and that and whoop de whoop. And that's where all of this is coming from. And with that being said, Benji Blue Bills went on Instagram and said, bro, why would you give them ammo like this to, you know, talk about us like this? Membership revoke. Now, Benji Blue Bills, they're joking in Florida right now with your rage. But yeah, that's the statement he put out on Instagram. I don't know what Ola said, if he has said anything at all. I know Woo the Savage, Ola's girl, stuff like that, or at least old girl. I don't know if they still together. I'm at the Shade Room. But she made a post about, you know, watch the company you keep and these of that sort. People are making this a big deal, bro. People are making this a huge deal. Like I said, Buddy went on the bridge, and then yesterday, and the police talked him off the bridge. And then today, he wiped out all of his social media, and that's what he did. So this is kind of people making this a huge deal and things of that sort. And I feel like in a situation like this, and a beef that's been as crazy and kind of like war tied as this one has been, it is a pretty big deal. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of a big deal because every little thing people kind of grab and run all the way to the bank with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But also in this came out a lot of kind of problematic posts that Left Eye had, you know what I'm saying, in this past and stuff. And it's really sad because, you know, obviously as these messages came out of who he really was as he was outed, you can see that bro was just overcompensating by being quote unquote mean or whatever, or homophobic and things of that sort, to mask his true, you know what I'm saying, the way she truly want to live, you know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, okay, so here's an example, by the way. The female you wanted to be president will have my daughter playing against my gender if I wanted her to play sports. Make it make sense. And so they going back and forth. Oh, so he said something about Trump. Oh, so he said something about Trump, everything like that. Yeah. So yeah. That was pretty much that. Oh yeah. No. This ain't this. Wow. Hold on, let me see this page, man. I'm really from Zone 6, was a teenager selling glass. I don't want to be too late. You only live once. 1,000 times I knew I was out of here for real. Gone. Try to get life trying to. Okay. It looked like the man just lost. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is very, very concerning thing. Timeline, things of that sort. He just looked like he was very lost, bro. But I guess what I want to say to bro, like I said, it looked like he was really kind of struggling with living his truth and things of that sort. I want to tell him that in Atlanta, it could easily feel like Atlanta is the entire world. You know what I'm saying? It could easily feel like Atlanta is the globe and everything like that. And maybe that's the reason why you went to the downtown connector, the dang most busy traffic in the city, that's got the worst traffic in the city. You went over there and stopped that traffic for 2-3 hours, shut the whole highway down for 2-3 hours at the downtown connector so you could be dramatic because you wanted attention. That's obviously what you wanted, because it's 2-3 hours you ain't jumped. You ain't did nothing for 2-3 hours. If you really wanted to, you just would have did. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even going to go all the way there with that, right? But say that you went to the most populated area of Atlanta on that bridge to get the attention that you wanted, to get the news report, to get the Instagram live stuff that you wanted, right? So you obviously, it's like you think Atlanta is the end all be all. My bro, that's not the end all be all. They kick you out the 5L gang. Cool. Your life is no longer in danger. Take it as a, man, God spared me. You want to go move? You can move to Wyoming, bro. I assure you, bro. Before yesterday, most black folks, and it's a very, very niche group that knows about 5L, homicide gang, chain, opium, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody right there, because on the 5L side, I listened to A&P, that they used a Benji Bluebill song, 500K, on their little year end wrapped up. I said, this song hard. What this game? You know what I'm saying? Talented brothers on both sides, right? It is what it is, right? I listened to one of your joints in one of your interviews. That was hard. From 4 years ago, that interview. Over there where you guys at on the east side. It get very, very easy to feel like that's the world, bro. You can move to Wyoming where don't nobody know what happened. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what's going down, bro. And you can live your life and live your truth the way that you want to out there in Wyoming. You can go to Nebraska, bro. You can go to Kentucky. You can go to, you know what I'm saying, some random state, Idaho. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, the more black people you get around, of course, okay, black people your age, younger, and stuff like that might know. But like I said, that homicide, opium, even Playboy Cardi at itself is still extremely niche. Like, he might be mainstream and a big star and everything like that. But if you look at the Playboy Cardi crowd at Rolling Loud versus the Travis Scott crowd at Rolling Loud, Playboy Cardi is still kind of niche, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of underground and things of that sort, even though Fiend was one of the biggest songs of the year and stuff like that. But yeah, I say all of this to tell you that your life isn't over. And even if people found out about this, your life, you should not have to fear about your life, bro. If you move, if you just go somewhere else, lay low for a little while, and start fresh and come out as who you truly are and live the life that, you know what I'm saying, you feel truly, want to live, get therapy, you know what I'm saying? Sit down on the couch, talk to the lady. Sit down on the couch, talk to the lady, talk to why you were the way you were, of hiding how you felt before and things of that sort. Why you think you feel this way before, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I look at your timeline and it looked very puzzling, you know what I'm saying? So uh if you want to, after you talk to the lady, maybe she suggests church or something like that. Maybe start going church hopping, looking for a church home or anything like that, faith based. That ain't everybody's move or whatever, but it's kind of like my move. So I'm just giving you my perspective of stuff. But church ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has different ways of getting to where they need to get to. It's different paths to get to one destination, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, definitely talk to somebody, bro. Like, but I think your mind is obviously very troubled right now. From what I seen on that timeline, and nothing about that told me stable. Nothing about like the back and forth you had about Donald Trump, defending Donald Trump as a man from the hood of East Atlanta is crazy. But anyways, nothing you told me about defending Donald Trump. Nothing you told me about like just the homophobic things you said, bragging about beating up a gay dude a few years ago, and all of that, just to come out about some of the stuff that you was doing behind closed doors and how you was talking behind closed doors. Nothing about that says like mental stable to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to diagnose you or nothing like that. I'm just going to give you the, bro, I think you should get some help. And this is just love. And also, your life isn't over. Your life isn't over, bro. Like, you can be so embarrassed and have the most embarrassing moment in the world, bro. You can be Miguel and hop from one part of the stage at the American Music Awards to the other stage and then end up teabagging the fan, bro. And it'd be a meme for the next 3 years, bro. There's no amount of embarrassment on this planet Earth as us as humans will never be able to come back from, bro. There will never be any type of embarrassment that we'll never be able to come back from. We can come back from anything, bro. We can come back from any type of embarrassment. Every single time we breathe in into our lungs, oxygen into our and breathe out, bro, we get another opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get another opportunity, man. So definitely it's not over. Everything that we see with the physical eye is temporary. So I want you to know that, like, this not gonna last forever, bro. Literally, in a couple weeks, people gonna be talking about something else in rap music, especially if Drake drops this joint with PND. I was about to say PNB Rock, with Party Next Door. People gonna be talking about that. If Drake comes on stream with Blackboy Max to promote the PND album, people gonna be talking about that. People already moved on to DDG, bro. People don't, you know what I'm saying? A couple weeks ago, it felt like Travis Hunter and his fiance was never going to get out the news. Now, people don't moved on to you. You know what I'm saying? You just a trending topic for right now. And in terms of the people who know you in real life, who always going to bring that up every time you do something or whatever, especially the people, you know what I'm saying, your ops that you've antagonized as well over the past few years and disrespected they homies and stuff like that. Bro, you got dropped from the game. You got dropped from the membership, whatever. Take that as a blessing that you got a second chance at life, and take that as a double blessing that the cops talked you off the bridge when you didn't want to jump anyway, right? And gave you a third chance at life, right? So now you got a whole third, fourth chance at life, bro. Take that and make the most of it. Start a whole new life, brother. You can start over at any time. That's the beautiful part about life. You can press reset at any time, bro. But once it ends, it ends. And you don't need to end it just because you embarrassed, bro. Embarrassment is temporary. The ending is permanent. That's forever. You know what I'm saying? So um I'm wishing the best for you. I'm praying for you, everything like that. Regardless of what you said in the past, regardless of what you've done in the past, bro, all that aside, bro, what we talking about is just having this black man on earth, bro. Because we don't need more of our brothers taking themselves, you know what I'm saying? Especially over something as trivial as this. The man that, the type of person that you sleep with, bro. It's not that deep to off yourself for, bro. Um, The thing, like I said, everything in life is temporary, including life itself. We are here for a maximum, if we're lucky, 100 years. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it at your age of whatever, however old you is, 24, 25, 26, 27. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Live life. Like you said, if you have a daughter, live it for your daughters. You know what I'm saying? You can move the family to a different state and restart, bro. And, you could be a Lil Nas X rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could still rap, everything like that. Just be like McConan. I mean, McConan, he didn't really pop once he came out and stuff like that, but it just is what it is, bro. Living your truth. Talk to the lady, get some help. See why you felt the way you felt, why you needed to act the way you were acting earlier in life. You know what I'm saying? And turn this thing around. It ain't too late to turn this thing around, bro. But whatever you do, just don't give up. You can't give up. You know what I'm saying? Can't none of us give up. If you're watching this right now, I'm talking to you as well. 2025, you cannot give up, bro. You cannot give up because uh you know what I'm saying? It's just too much out there. It's too much out there to experience. And there's a reason why we're here. It's a reason why all of us are here, brother. So I hope you find out what your reason is and understand that your life matters, bro. Regardless of what you said about anybody in the past or how you treated anybody in the past, your life matters. And it's not no game. You're not a statistic, because that's what they want you to be. They want you to look at yourself as a number, as a statistic. You are a person with a beating heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Two legs, two arms, two hands, 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? All your limbs, eyesight, ears, everything. Feel me? Like, use it to the full advantage, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're blessed. And I want everybody to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what your condition is, if you have a disability or anything like that, you are blessed. Understand that and appreciate that. So that's my message to 24 Left Eye 5L. That's my message to everybody for 2025. Since I'm on here, I'm on our little roll. It's only been here for 30 minutes. Let me talk about this Slimeroni thing. Shabuya roll. Shout out to Slimeroni. Shout out to Memphis. Slime was one of my favorite artists when I was like listening to all the Hit Kids stuff a couple years ago. She was like one of my favorites, like out of that group for sure. It's like Eliza, Slimeroni, and Glorilla. It was like my three favorites during that era. Like set the tone to all that. She gets emotional while opening up. She's been going through personally with music. She revealed she was signed to a label but couldn't announce she was signed to the label because they didn't like anything she was doing. She also opened up about how she hasn't been able to drop music because of the situation. It's been hard. I was signed to a whole label, and after a while, it was just like, we don't like anything you're doing. They stopped answering the phone. They stopped caring about me. Like all the ideas that I wanted to do, nothing came from them. I don't even get to announce that I was signed and this and that. Slimeroni, the caption, excuse me. What they say, I'm such a private person. I've never been this vulnerable since I've gained this platform, but this is something that I deal with constantly, and I feel like I owe my fans backstory on what's really going on, because somebody told me being open gives people a chance to know and love you. I just felt nobody really cared, but I was wronged. I'll probably make a YouTube about it too, but I hope that they can give you some clarity. I love y'all all so much, and I know it'll eventually be okay. This sounds like what Kara's going through right now over there with Concrete and QC. She says she hopes to drop, Kara. She hopes to drop in January, but she's been given so many false states before. She doesn't know what to trust or who to trust. And this is a sad situation. Honestly, a sad situation, but you got to tell artists, bro, like, be careful before you sign. You know what I'm saying? Being independent and everything like that. No, it's not the move for everybody. It's not for the faint of heart. But at the same time, you see what happens with these artists when they sign. You're literally at the mercy of the label at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to drop, but you can't drop. Like, that's terrible. Like, your job is to create, and they're not even letting you do your job because they don't like it. They don't want you to. Independence is always something I strive for, because like with working with the editors and stuff like that, like just in my career and stuff in media, it's a lot of times where like they'll change the headline, and I'm like, bro, I didn't want that headline, or I didn't like how you rewrote my story, or you know what I'm saying, edited my story, because it's my art. Like the way that I wrote it and presented it is the way I wanted it presented to the world, because that's the way that I intended to present it to the world, put it out into the world. And you know, when people tamper it, you just like, come on, bro, like what's going on? Or better yet, when you work on something and they don't even put it out at all. It's so much stuff that I had that Nia Long joint that's on the channel, you know what I'm saying? I only got like 100 views or whatever, but that felt good to me because I just wanted to get it out. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get it out to the world because they held it back and, you know, said, no, we can't put this out. So yeah, man. I'll always preach independence, because the beauty of independence is you can present the paintings and your art to the world, your creations to the world, your ideas to the world without a middleman that's filtering it, or like, you know what I'm saying, not putting it out. So salute for sure, salute. And yeah, prayers up to Slamaroni, prayers up to Caribou, and anybody else that's signed to a label that's dealing with issues about releasing stuff, because you know, if you're independent, you might be hot right now. You could be hotter if you were signed. But say if you were independent and you did sign, and then you know you might have a little rough patch, Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if Gotti would have gave up on Glorilla when she had her rough patch. She was off for about a year. Glorilla kept releasing singles and stuff like that, and like they just weren't hitting. And then she came back harder than ever this year. But yeah, a lot of people won't have that type of patience that Gotti had with Glorilla, you know what I'm saying? Because Gotti didn't have that type of patience really with Block Boy JP and, you know, different people, you know. How many times did you see stuff get cold, stuff get quiet for artists, and the label just drop them like a hot sack of potatoes, you know what I mean? So it happens a lot. And but if you're by yourself, if you're independent, you can keep dropping whenever you want to, even if you're going through a slump, and eventually stuff will get back on. You know what I'm saying? You'll get back on. And that's the thing for life, bro. Just be consistent and independence. If you can try something independently, try it, regardless of what you do in life, man. Try to have something independent so you can always have the say so of doing what you love. You know what I'm saying? When you want to do what you love and things of that sort. My name's Rashad Milligan. I hope you guys have a happy new year. This is the road to 5K subs if you are new to the channel. And hold on, I want to shout out who else I want to shout out. Mindful Attraction 2.0. I want to shout him out too. He has like 400,000 subscribers. He was commenting on my Jeff Teague video, and I was just like, yo, and he gave me some game and stuff like that. So salute to him as well. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. Have a good new year. I'll see y'all next year. Peace.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
Good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.